YouTube DanOttawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, and we are going to find out if that is true in this tournament here. So first matchup of the PvP Championship tournament, I'm against R2. Uh, so I put out a video this morning going over like how I prepped for this tournament. So I basically said that my Jellicent and A Ninetales has a good matchup. Pelipper will be a good safe swap. Electrode will have play. Ninetales not doesn't gonna isn't gonna have much play. Munchlax not as much either. Beedrill potentially hit my top, depends as well. So that was my strategy going in. Um, so let's look at the battles, and then I will show you how I adjusted based on what I was seeing. So first battle, I lead a Jellicent, so I am going with the Jellicent Ninetales Pelipper matchup, and the reason I did this Jellicent lead first was because Jellicent had so many amazing matchups, except for Pidgeot. Pidgeot was like my only bad matchup. So I thought like as long as I don't see Pidgeot on the lead, I'm good. And if I do, Ninetales and Pelipper specifically is a good safe swap, so I can come in there. So led Pelipper into the only thing that's going to hurt me here, which is rough. So get out into my Pelipper. And even the problem with this is it's a neutral matchup even in the best of scenarios. So get to the Weather Ball off first. They're going to shield. I expect this to be a Feather Dance because I'm already so low. There's no point of they're not going to Feather Dance here. So they come in Hypno. I was like, can I get to the move? And I'm like, no, I don't think I can get to the move. So I'm going to just throw here. Obviously lower my attack, so that's not going to do anything. So come in Jellicent. I have a good matchup here. I got to shield the Thunder Punch in case it's coming, or Shadow Ball. Both are bad. And he throws an Ice Punch. I'm like, okay. He's either like gonna fake it, like have Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and he throws the second one, and I'm like, oh no. And then after the matchup, he told me that he had no TMs left, so he was not able to TM away the two Thunder Punch like he wanted. So that was just rough. So I'll get the Shadow Ball off here. Still in a bad spot because they have the Pidgeot that's gonna come right back in and hurt me here. So I gotta come in Ninetales, do some good chip damage. Gotta get this off. I hope they let this go, but I doubt they will. So they're probably going to shield and either going to Brave Bird me or lower my attack. And I think I decide I have to shield because I can't take a Brave Bird because then I'm done. And it is a Brave Bird, so that's a good shield. And it's a Sand Slash, so this is not terrible yet. The problem is one Weather Ball does not take this out. I'm going to need the second one. And I just lose CMP tie and they Earthquake me. So Earthquake takes me out. I'm trying to farm down all the way, and I'm like, this has Night Slash on it, so I can't take a Night Slash, or else I'm gonna be taken out. So I have to throw the move here. Problem is now this is all resisted, so I gotta just go Bubble Beam. Hope that they do not get. Hope I can get two Bubble Beams to take this out. Hope they don't get to a move here. So one Bubble Beam is not gonna take it out. These Ghost Hexes are resisted. I do get to a second Bubble Beam. Throw a Bubble Beam. You're gonna see it is 1 or 2 HP short of taking me out. They get to the move to take me out. So I lose game one there. So that was rough. Actually, it doesn't take me out, but they now take me out with the gust and I lose game one. So game two, same team, but I'm running Ninetales on the lead because basically what I saw was like, it's just such a hard loss there against Pidgeot. I'd rather have my A Ninetales, which has good matchups almost against all of his, and even in bad matchups, it's kind of like a neutralist bad matchup. So I'd rather have that as opposed to just getting like walled. So that's why I led A Ninetales, and they led Pidgeot again. So this is good. Love to see it. Um, they're not getting out, which is good. I am going to throw right away because again, I just want to get these shields quickly and try and keep switched. So even if they bait me with a even I expect it to be bait, same sort of scenario, but I'm gonna shield anyways. It is just a feather dance. That's okay because I still can win here. So get that off. Does not take him out. They decide to give up switch, which is uh, a couple of times he's gonna switch out. And I felt like I got both an advantage and a disadvantage having the first week off because I saw in the first week that he gives up switch a lot, but he also was like used to his team now, and this is my first time using this team, so both of us had an advantage from that perspective. Um, Gave up switch, so I able to shadow ball him. Can I go for the full farm down here? No. I'm just gonna let this take me out. That's fine. They Brave Bird. That's fine. I can now come in A9. and it is the Sand Slash again. So this game is well in hand because I'm going to have back-to-back weather balls here. Night Slash is not going to take me out, so they need to throw the Earthquake. And then Pelipper is going to super outspam to the weather balls, get this off. So this game is over. So I'll take this one. Good lead there. Able to take the switch that they gave up. Let this go immediately. If it's Night Slash, not going to take me out. If it's Earthquake, they just dumped all their energy, and I have a shield left. Attack sharply rose. Able to take the Weather Ball. I'm going to shield because their attack did sharply rise. So shield, the Night Slash, get the Weather Ball off for the win. We are now 1-1 heading into game 3. So in game 3, I think I just keep the exact same lineup? I think I don't even change. Oh, so Electrode is when okay, this one I do go Electrode. So Electrode, Jellicent, A9. And my thought process was, I'm always running the Jellicent because it has good matchups except for the Pidgeot. So if I'm always running the Jellicent, they are likely always running the Pidgeot. So if the Pidgeot's going to be out there, my Electrode is going to have a decent matchup there. Plus I have if they come back with a Hypno, I have Foul Play. If they come in with the Slowbro, I've got Electric. Sand Slash is a tough one. So, but Jellicent and A9 can deal with Sand Slash. So Electrode on the lead here, and they come in with a Grimer, which is going to be tricky because I'm going to get outpaced here to the crunches versus this, which will not take them out. So these poisons are adding up here. They get to a move. I'm going to shield, knowing that I can get a shield back or take switch. And I expect the Pidgeot in the back, so I am actually fine losing another shield here. I think that's what happens. We CMP tie here. No, so they go for the full farm down. They go for the second move. So I'm going to shield because I expect the Pidgeot in the back, right? And it's a Drifblim, so that is just as nice because that is flying. So these are doing super effective. They're going to have to shield here. I'm immediately going to go into my Ninetales because it's flying. And I can't come in immediately with my Jellicent because then they could just Shadow Ball me and take me out. The problem now is I still expect that Pidgeot in the back. So I need to keep this alive because else I'm just going to get absolutely walled on my Jellicent and lose. So uh, so out comes the Pidgeot. I am able to get to a move off, which is nice. They're going to be at 2 or 3 and not low enough to take out with Bubble Beams. So it's low enough that I think I can just force them to throw here or get 1 or 2 moves up there. They try and switch, that transfer damages, that damage transfers, come back in, get it out. Don't even need to show the Jellicent. 2-1 heading into game 4. So game 4, I go back to my original lineup with Ninetales on the lead because it worked last time. So throwing it back out there and met with a Slowbro, which is a rough lead. And a Pelipper does not have an amazing matchup either. And I don't want to come Jellicent because I expect the Pidgeot to be in this team somewhere. So I got to come Pelipper, even though that's not a great scenario. So come in Pelipper, and they come into Vigoroth. So immediately I know I am shielding everything. I need to win Switch here. People ask me when do you fight for Switch? This is when I would fight for Switch. When my Ninetales is going to have just a terrible matchup against their Slowbro. I expect a Pidgeot in the back because it's been on the team every single time so far. So I need to take Switch here. And they give up Switch. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So they look like going full farm down. Hopefully they don't know the counts for Hurricane because I don't know the counts for Hurricane. So I get the Weather Ball bait and that's good. And now I'm just going for the second one because it's just chip damage on a Shadow is still good. And they double shield. So that's good for me. So the problem is now I come Jellicent, which is going to have to take I'm going to have to shield because I can't take back-to-back Psychics here because they are loaded with energy. So they throw the first Psychic and out comes the Sand Slash. So I needed it to come in way quicker there. Luckily, I'm already at a move because I'm super spammy and already had a couple energy on there. So I have good alignment with my Jellicent and I have good alignment here. If they hit me with the Earthquake, that's fine. I just need to take this out. I'll go for the full farm down to try and come up with a move. I do not have the move this psychic's going to take me out, so I'm just doing any chip damage because maybe I can then just be within hex range. Still not, so I'm still going to need to throw a move. They are loaded. Get that extra one through there. One psychic is not going to take me out here. And I will be at the Shadow Ball, just do not overtap. I do not overtap. Shadow Ball for the win, 3-1. So I took the match, which is good. We still need to play out the 5th match just because it will affect scoring in the group stage and the ending. So hopefully I can try and pick up the 4th win. So I go A9 Tails, Electro Jellicent here. And so it's a tough lead. So I come in Electrode because this had okay matchup last time. Like I'm hoping like maybe I can just do again what I did last time. And I come out with the Vigoroth. And so now they've already done enough chip damage on my Electrode, and this Vigoroth is going to take multiple Volt Switches to take out, is spammy AF. So they're going to be able to outspam me and get alignment back on their poison. Yeah, they're going to get alignment back on their poison Grimer on my Fairy. So I let it go down, and I think I have to go full farm down here. Let one go, shield. I need to come out with a bunch of energy to throw at the Grimer. I expect the Pidgeot again in the back, right? So I got to shield. I got to go full farm down. I got to hope that the A Grimer comes in and I can like chip it enough that I can then put it super low, come in with Jellicent, Bubble Beam a ton on the Pidgeot, which I expect to come back in, to lower it enough that I can get one Powder Snow Weather Ball combo off to take it out. So try to catch a move. They do not throw, but now they do throw, and that's going to be a crunch. So I have to shield this because otherwise I'm going to be like taken out. Maybe I should let that go because it's a Pidgeot and I know that. Maybe that was my mistake this game because if I let that go, I don't think it KOs. The Pidgeot would have come in. I could have got to... They would have lowered my... I don't think I had a win condition here. I think I was just like too hard countered. I lost the lead. I lost the switch, and I'm hard countered here on the back. So I don't think I had a win condition in this matchup. My win condition is trying to keep this alive as long as I can, come in, snipe with the A9 to take this out. I need to come out with some energy though, so I can have a move to throw at the Grimer, because if not, what ends up happening here, I get out quickly, get to the move, take this out, but now the Grimer gets a full farm and I will have a crunch coming out to take me out. So they will take, I do not get to move, yeah, full farm, move coming out pretty much. Cannot get to move, crunch for the loss. So 3-2, just hard counter there, not much I could do. Like I said in my analysis, it was a tough matchup because I had two strong Pokemon, which I used almost every single time, A9 and Jellicent. So I had two strong Pokemon, and it was just kind of like finding that third combo in alignment. So lucky I got alignment a couple matchups. I was tough lead for I think 3 of the matchups. Anyways, but took the 3-2, so that was good. Just get my feet wet. I think Dax is going to post the schedule if he hasn't posted it already. Like I'm filming this almost like 6 days in advance of when this is going live. People have been asking about the tournament, so like the schedule. So the schedule will be going up soon. I think I play Dax or Purple Kyogre next. Anyways, my group is, so I have to play Dax, Purple Kyogre, and Tho are in my group. So those will be my next 3 weeks. And then we're going to do the semis if you make it, and the finals after that. So good start. Hope we keep it rolling next week. So thanks for watching. Thumbs up. Go check out R2's video from his perspective on his channel, and go check out all the other battlers in the tournament. Links are in the description. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.